The views and opinions expressed by the host do not reflect yours. You're now under the influence of good conversation. This is VIBEZ, the podcast, hosted by Mimi.
What up, whores? I think I'm just going to keep it like that from now on. What up, whores? You all are now whores. I just want you to know. Yep, it's a t-shirt. And it's going to say, what up, whores? Hey, y'all. Welcome to another show. This week, again, it's just Erick and I. Because people ain't shit. And
people ain't shit?
Yeah.
Just they're going to blame the people.
Yeah. Like all the people that should be guests. They not shit. Because we don't have a guest. All right. So it's Erick and I this week. And we got, I think the topic of the week is interesting.
It is.
I'll tell you what it is when we get to that part. All right. Moving on, our choice of beverage, right? It's too early to be motherfucking drinking, which I thought I'd never say in my whole entire life, right?
You're adulting.
I am. Because I don't have time. It's way too early to be drinking. But I am having a caramel iced coffee, courtesy of Dunkin' Donuts. Pay us. Thank you. Plug. Sponsor us, Dunkin'. That's it. Erick not drinking nothing. Because, like we said, it's too early to be doing all of this.
I'm drinking water somewhere.
Oh, okay. Water. Yeah, we sound responsible as fuck. Water and coffee.
Well, I don't know how responsible coffee is, but that's
First off, Erick, let me live. Just let me live. It's not liquor and it's not alcohol.
It's caffeine, though.
Let me live my life, okay?
Caffeine technically may not be good for you.
Well, I mean, I ain't never heard nobody die from caffeine. Tell me one person who died from an overdose of caffeine.
It supposedly reduces your living, I heard.
But tell me one person who died because they overdosed on caffeine. Coffee specifically, Erick.
Who's died on smoking weed? Overdose on dying on smoking weed. I know I'm chasing the topic, but I never heard anybody that died on.
All right. Well, then y'all continue to indulge in coffee and weed because ain't nobody ever died from smoking
That's
and
a
drinking
weird mesh right there.
No, it's not.
Coffee and weed?
Oh, nah. If you drink coffee in the morning and then you get high like right after.
Sounds like some shit Wiz Khalifa does.
Yeah, I was thinking that this shit is weird. It's like, let me have my morning cup of coffee or coffee in the afternoon and then you just get high right after.
I thought that was a cushion OJ was for.
Oh. You learn something new every day.
You didn't hear Wiz Khalifa's classic mixtape, Cushion Orange Juice, like 9 years old. Got his career to the next level.
Probably not.
Yeah, you should listen to that. It was one of his best music. Some of his best music.
Yeah, I'll put it on my to-do list for this year. Fuck. For this year. All right, y'all. Let's get into the lyrics of the week. Erick, you ready? Because I see you looking at my paper. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
You get 2 bars. That's it.
2 bars. This must be an R&B song.
No. It's a rap song.
Even worse.
It's a rap song. Tattoos all over like Eve or something. Long hair, but it must be weave or something. Why you don't know this?
You said I won't know this?
I said, why you don't know this?
Because it's 2 bars. How the hell will know a song from 2 bars?
That's the most popular bars in the whole song.
I don't know the song, apparently. This is a new song, I'm assuming?
No, this is old.
This sounds like a new-ass record.
It's like 2010, 2009. Tattoos all over like Eve or something. Long hair, but it must be weave or something.
It's a man or a woman?
It's a dude.
Really?
Do I sound like a dude?
Nah, it could be a woman saying something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't remember music from 10 years ago outside of Cushion Orange Juice by Wiz Khalifa.
My God. Roderick,
from the South, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Roderick Davis. Is his last name Davis? I think I just made that up.
Sound like this is Roderick. That sound like a Gucci Man quotation.
You are correct, but what's the name of the song?
Shit, I don't know.
God damn, Erick. I mean, I'll give you Gucci Mane. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I wasn't a part of the Gucci
Shawty
Mane.
got an ass on her.
I wasn't like a part of the Gucci Mane like fan movement like that. There was some songs I fucked with, but I wasn't going to this mixtape discography to decipher what the fuck Gucci Mane was saying. Shout out Gucci Mane though, he a legend.
Shout out Gucci. I mean, he said he's gonna spend a couple bands on her.
He doing it with his wife.
I mean, shout out to Gucci Mane. He's a goddamn legend in his own right. He's not really a legend, but
You say he's not really a legend?
Nah,
he is a legend.
Yeah, sure he is.
He is. He put half the people that's out in Atlanta. He had a stamp of approval with them. He's the best A&R in Atlanta, like music scene.
Gucci, that's true. So I retract that last statement. He is a legend. Boom, there you go. Shout out to Gucci Mane. All right, y'all. We're moving on to the snippet of the week or song of the week, and because I've been listening to this artist for like 2 weeks straight, I can't stop. I try, but I can't. So y'all, this is a throwback song of the week. Here's Leela James with Miss You. It's like a blues song, but y'all, cause y'all know I'm an old woman. So y'all, listen to the snippet of the week, Leela James with Miss You, and then we'll come back and we'll talk black shit. Crossword puzzles. All right, y'all. I mean, that's what like 75-year-old women do.
My mom was doing that though. She was listening to blues and oldies and step her feet and then do crossword puzzles.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what old women do. Listen to blues music and we reminisce about when we were young. We're drinking our Coronas. And then we just start stepping by ourselves in the backyard on the sun deck. And we just start screaming out, "Oh, y'all don't know nothing about this right here now." That's what old women do. Old black women.
Then her husband or boyfriend comes out, "Girl, get down there."
Uh-huh. And then they start stepping too. And then that's when you become drunk auntie and uncle.
No, that's when I leave. Okay, I've seen enough here. Either get them in the house so this is a wrap. We got to wrap this up.
This is when you start getting embarrassed for your parents. Like,
all right, I'm a woman. I'm gonna start the car up. We can leave.
Please.
Don't put this on you. Don't put this on Facebook.
Y'all, we're back. That was Leela James with Miss You. Y'all can find that song. Y'all can actually find that album. All her music. Everything is everywhere. iTunes, everywhere. Spotify, SoundCloud. I mean, it's Leela James. If y'all don't know who she is, smack yourself. All right. So we're moving on. Y'all, let's get into some black shit. What's all this black shit? I don't know. Like super black ass shit. So, first up on the list, right? So I'm pretty sure you saw this on the internet, Eric. So there's a woman, named Marijuana Pepsi.
I did see that.
Who earned her PhD, and her dissertation was on uncommon black names. Now, when I first read, I didn't even read the dissertation part and any of the rest of that. What I first saw was a woman named Marijuana Pepsi. I said, my God, what?
What are your parents thinking?
They were probably high.
And drinking Pepsi, apparently.
Or they were using a Pepsi can to dump the ashes in.
Or they were just trying to be funny.
Or they were high.
Trying to be funny while high.
Yeah.
You know, we should name her marijuana Pepsi.
Because, we love marijuana so much. It saved our life and our relationship. we love each other because we love marijuana.
And it's
we
Pepsi
love
can.
Pepsi. Pepsi is so good.
It's so not good.
It's been so good to us. Just basically, shout out to Marijuana Pepsi. Excuse me, Dr. Marijuana Pepsi, who earned her PhD.
That would be an interesting page. Paging Dr. Marijuana Pepsi. Paging Dr. Marijuana Pepsi. Paging Dr. Pepsi. Dr. Pepsi.
Dr. Marijuana. But you know what? I really love the fact that she refused to change her name.
Yeah, that's dope.
And she embraced it, and she wanted people to know just because you have this certain name does not like disqualify you or means you shouldn't be written out.
I'm sure she got, I don't want to say T, I'm sure people that's up until her grown up years just bugged her about that name.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure people are still bugging her about it now.
I mean, just when you hear, like, really that someone named a kid that would really, like, are their last name Pepsi?
Last name Pepsi. I mean, this is more ridiculous when I found out what Mary Jane was, and to know that there are a lot of women out here named Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Mary Jane. Hey.
Mary Jane Watson, the comic book Spider-Man, Peter Parker's love interest.
Mary Jane Blige, because that is her real name.
Oh, the J is for Jane?
It just certainly is. Mary Jane, basically Marijuana Blige, because that too is what Mary Jane is. Marijuana Blige. I think I like that better.
You should have been in her marketing team back in the 90s.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige should just change her name to just Marijuana Blige.
Nah, she's not going to do that now.
I mean, she can. If Diddy can change his name 42 million times, and then people call him whatever the fuck he changed his name to, Mary J. Blige can change her first name to Marijuana.
Well, I wouldn't call him Puffy anyway.
I don't think anyone will ever call him Puffy again. Okay, we're moving on. Shout out to Dr. Pepsi, Dr. Marijuana Pepsi, for earning her PhD. You go, girl.
And I'm sure Pepsi stock went up as soon as this news came up.
Man, and marijuana stock.
Marijuana stock goes up regardless.
I hope they gave her stock just because her name is Marijuana.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, and she earned a PhD. They should give her some marijuana stock. How about that? How about that, marijuana people who have stock in marijuana? Do that. All right, y'all, moving on to Portia Williams, y'all favorite, second favorite, third favorite housewife of Atlanta.
So who's the second favorite? Candy?
Probably.
And then I'm assuming, what's her face? I forgot her
Nene.
name. Yeah, Nene. She's the
one.
GOAT of like all of the housewives, not just Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna, say all that, but Nene, Candy, Portia. Nah, I lied.
What about Cynthia?
Cynthia's like at the bottom of the list, but I think people really like Phaedra.
Who the hell likes Phaedra?
Everybody.
I never liked Phaedra when I was doing my watching days with my sister and mother.
No, but see, people secretly love Phaedra, but they hate her in the public eye, but they secretly love her because they love her because she's shady as fuck.
Yeah, but I don't like shady people, so that's why I couldn't love her.
I mean, that's us. Like, we don't like shady people, but I think that's the order.
Now
I gotta change the order. So now I think it's Nene, Phaedra, and then Candy.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
You should put that as a poll question on your page.
That is boom. I'm gonna do that because I need to know what's the order of the faves to the least favorites of the Housewives of Atlanta. Anywho, so Portia Williams and her fiance Dennis split after 8 months together.
Oh, I thought his last name was Split. His last name Split.
Dennis. I don't know what the fuck his last name is, but she got engaged when she was like pregnant as shit.
She had the baby?
Yeah, she already had her baby like 3.
I don't keep up with them, apparently. I just saw she was pregnant. Like, oh, cool, that's nice.
Finally had the baby because she was pregnant for like 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
And then, she got engaged. Well, this is, I think she was still pregnant while she got engaged.
Oh, jeez.
And then 8 months later, they split up. I think this was really like a ploy.
For the show?
Yeah, because all of that shit, like they got together and then she found out she was pregnant like shortly after they got together and then they got engaged. I feel like this was a storyline. because even though I know I don't know them personally, but you know how you could just tell when somebody's like trying too hard to be together?
Yeah.
Especially for the public eye.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, first off, y'all don't even look like y'all like each other. So y'all like doing this for the camera. But okay, I mean, shout out to Portia for
She
now.
got a kid. I love it.
That's what, you know what crazy thing is? I feel like a lot of women now, especially women who believe in this whole biological clock thing, which gets on my goddamn nerves, they feel like they have to have children before they turn 35.
How old is Portia?
I think Portia might be like 34.
Didn't know she was that young.
Yeah, she's young. She might be 34, 35, but a lot of women feel like they have to have children before they're 35 and most definitely before they turn 40. I feel like she was one of those people who's like, no, I need a baby. I need to have a baby. Do y'all know that children are not going to make you happy? Just FYI. If you're not already happy, another person can't make you happy if you're not already happy.
Now, that's a mouth to feed, and God knows how much money that's going to be. That's your biggest investment. Hands down, once you have a kid.
Just FYI. Okay, I mean, good luck to Portia being a single mama now.
She's a MILF now.
What's MILF age?
Doesn't matter, she's a MILF.
Oh my God.
She's a mom, so when you're a mom, you hit MILF status. But she's at that.
Nah,
she's in the 30s. She's in the 30s range. That's some college kid out there. Yeah, man, I hit Portia.
Yeah, but you can't say when you're a mom because there's some teenage mothers out here. They're not MILFs. That's nasty.
It is, but she's at an age where she can get some younger guys to be like, she's MILF status now.
So it's 35, like 34, 35 MILF status.
In this era, yeah, sure.
That's ridiculous. That's goddamn ridiculous.
When you turn 30, you consider old. Like, that's this midlife crisis when people turn 30. So you might as well say, yeah, man.
It's really when you turn 30, you're a MILF.
I don't know about that. I'm just saying when you turn 30, people go through midlife crisis because they feel like they're old and, you know, their biological clock is ticking and they're not happy with their life is maybe. And they just want to figure out what the hell happened in their 20s.
That's ridiculous. That's another poll question.
What's the requirement age to be a MILF?
Yeah. Y'all get ready for that. Make sure y'all following Vibes on IG. Ask Vibes.
If and when you have a kid and it doesn't work out with your significant other, you'll be a MILF.
Thank you so much for that, Eric. Thank you for inspiring.
I know that was very inspirational. Why isn't there a term like that for guys that are single dads and old enough to do that?
DILFs.
Ew, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, because MILF sounds stupid also.
It sounds like milk. We just replacing the K with an F.
Yeah, and dads are now called DILFs. And please don't steal this because I coined this term.
You better get it trademarked.
Okay. Dads, I'd like to fuck DILFs. Boom. DILFs. There you go. Sounds almost like dildos.
It does. I was thinking
the first thing that came to my mind.
I figured.
DILFs.
It sounds just like
DILF. That does sound really fucking stupid. It sounds like something they would have made up on The Simpsons. Hey, DILF. Here's one of my favorite stories. So, y'all favorite uncle, Bill Cosby. Y'all know he's in jail.
He was originally our favorite
TV
dad turned granddad. Now he's just that uncle that lurks on the little girls.
Yeah, him. So Bill Cosby's in jail giving inspiring lectures on family and substance abuse.
What's that him though? Really, on the social media stuff, type writing and stuff.
Now I don't know about on social media, but
he left a Father's Day post on his Twitter page or something.
I mean, then there probably was somebody tweeting it for him because I'm pretty sure Bill Cosby don't know how to fucking tweet. But he got privileges. He's Bill Cosby.
Supposed to be blind. How the hell you can tweet and see the phone?
Yeah, see, that's when you just be giving yourself up. But the thing that's really getting me is that he's giving lectures in jail on substance abuse. Y'all just let that sink in for a hot second. So I'm just going to have a moment of silence for Bill Cosby. Okay, great. How the fuck you gonna give lectures about substance abuse, Bill?
Hey.
Like, what? After you've roofied millions upon hundreds upon thousands of women.
They knowingly knew that, according to all his lawyers.
Right. They knew they were being drugged.
They knew they were being roofied, and they knew what was happening afterwards.
Please give me drugs.
They consented to the sex.
Please give me drugs so that I can consent to sex. That's not what this is about. But now, I guess he's had a coming to the light moment in jail. Because if you're giving lectures on substance abuse in family, even though you've been cheating on your wife for as long as y'all been married.
But before they got married, that's the case.
I'm moving on to the next story because that's already dumb.
Free Bill.
No. How about no? So y'all favorite brother, your favorite lion brother, Hakeem, because y'all know Jamal ain't nobody's favorite lion brother no more. Hakeem, Brashear Gray, aka Hakeem, got arrested in Chicago for driving without a license and for other driving offenses when he had a new Rolls Royce. First off, Brashear, aka Hakeem.
They out here living that lion lifestyle for real.
Like, first off, nobody drives in Chicago with a goddamn Rolls Royce. So that was offense number one, because you're stupid. Number two, why don't you have a license?
Is it suspended or he just didn't have one?
It just said he did not have a license, which I don't understand. Why don't you have a license? Number two, and number three, the car wasn't even registered. What the fuck is wrong with you? So you thinking you a real lion?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you know that's a character? Like, what?
Apparently not.
Cookie and Lucius can't save you, nigga. Season 5 has wrapped up for the summer and everybody is on vacation. Like, the execs, Lee Daniels, can't nobody save you? Nigga, what? Okay. So he decided to do this in Chicago, of all places.
Now, man, what happened to his brother?
Wow. Phew. I wonder when he's going to tell the truth. If he's ever going to tell the truth.
He's never going to tell the truth. They're still trying to bring that damn case back with the special prosecutor.
I don't understand.
It's so stupid.
Just leave it alone.
Basically.
Because we don't give a shit.
There are real crimes that need to be solved, too. This is like the pettiest of crimes that really doesn't matter at all.
Super petty. This is like oh, fuck, I didn't mean for it to go this far, but I'm never telling y'all what really happened because I'm embarrassed as fuck moment.
Exactly.
That's literally what this is.
This little itty-bitty thing is now blown all the way fuck up, and it's like when you got our so-called president treating about it like this is really no news at all. Like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, basically, what Eric said. That's it for black shit, y'all, because I couldn't really take anymore. Eric, you got some black shit you want to talk about?
Not really. I've been out of tune with what's going on in black news.
That's great. Me too. Because I really didn't give a shit.
You excited about the BET Awards?
Why would I be excited about that?
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I will look at clips of... I like Regina Hall. I think she's funny.
I don't know. She's not a mom, but she's MILF material. I don't know if she's a mom.
She is not. The fact that I knew you were about to call her a MILF.
That's why I said I don't think she's a mom, but she's MILF material.
Even before you said that, I just knew that's the direction you were going in. MILF material. Okay, learned something new today. I'm just gonna look at snippets of hosting and catch the highlights because I'm not gonna sit and watch the entire.
I hope
BET Awards.
the writers give her some good material to really be entertaining.
Whew, child, these are millennial writers.
I thought you were gonna say these are BET writers.
I mean that too. Millennial BET writers. So
I mean, somebody came up with that shade of Nicki, so they could just
It's about to be like a whole lot of jokes about shade and a whole lot of shit about yes sis and do it sis. And a whole bunch of that millennial shit.
I'm surprised they just didn't get Cardi B the host.
I mean, it will be a whole lot of ew.
Yeah, I can't do her okay with that.
Ew. Oh, and that will be the entire show.
Ew.
Ew. A whole bunch of
Migos. Yeah, hold up.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I can't imagine.
Side note, Nicki has a new song out.
Yeah, I'm about to talk about that.
Ah.
My
Good
word.
segue then.
My word. Yeah, so let's move on to I discovered Chile. So here's what I've been listening to for the week. I literally listen to every Leela James album because I love her voice.
How many are there?
I think she has about 4 or 5 out.
Oh, okay.
It's like 4 or 5. But the one that's been on repeat is the My Soul album. I listened to A Change Is Gonna Come, Did It For Love, and Let's Do It Again. So those are the 4 because I love her. I love her voice.
That went together. Like did it for love and let's do it
again. Because she gives me like that real music vibe, like the 70s vibe when there was real music, real R&B and soul. And yeah,
from the heart.
Yeah. And yeah,
for the message. And
then she sounds like all of the like 70s women R&B singers like mushed together. So shout out to Leela James. I've been listening to her nonstop. I checked out this Lil Nas X and Cardi B song. I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
That's an EP he has out, right?
Yeah, he has out his new EP. I haven't finished listening to it. Because I don't give a shit.
How's the song, at least? I don't know when I'm going to check that out.
I kind of like the song. Kind of like it. So I was like...
Is that supposed to be his next single?
I believe so. Because I think, they already got like a video out for it. So I kind of like it. So shout out to Lil Nas X and Cardi B. And then I checked out this Nicki Minaj Megatron song.
I checked it out last night before I went to bed.
This song is underwhelming. That's what the fuck it is. And that's the whole song.
I felt like she was mimicking some of like Cardi's sound. Well, with her like ad libs at least.
See, I didn't even pay attention to all of that, but
it's not a bad song, but it's like
that song is fucking terrible.
It's not a bad song.
It's terrible.
It's not a bad song to me.
It sounds elementary.
How many listens did you give it?
1.
Okay, you got to give it some more spins.
I'm not giving it any more of my time, effort, or energy.
You will be eventually, I feel like.
No.
Yes, you will.
All I heard, bra-ta-ta-ta, in the club like a poem. She's just, like, the shit sounds elementary. And here she goes again with rhyming these basic-ass words that I can't take. I can't take it, Nikki. Learn some new words. How about that?
She's trying to appeal to the younger demographic.
Yeah, no, but you're old. She's a MILF. She's MILF status.
I wouldn't want to hit that.
Oh, wow. Nikki is almost 40. She's definitely
She is, but I wouldn't want to hit
status.
it. I wouldn't want to hit it. That's too much plastic in there.
Whew. She got her new boyfriend in the video.
The one that was accused of molesting and whatnot.
And he looked like he was gonna be accused of, molesting her. He looks creepy in the video. And he also looked like he was trying too hard. You know the niggas who be like,
that was probably his
rubs hands like Birdman ass niggas. Like, he was just doing that the whole video. That was
his video debut. He didn't know what to do.
He was doing that the whole video, licking his lips with his head turned to the side. That was a
Birdman pose then.
Rubs hands like Birdman.
Like, this my girl right here, y'all.
Licking his lips, head on the lean. And I'm just like, sir, this ain't even necessary. You see her ass every day. Every single day. And you acted like you just saw it for the first time. I was over that whole fucking video. I'm over that song. That shit is dumb. That shit is so dumb.
Damn.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with this Nicki Minaj. I did check out Trina's. She has a new album coming out, so it's like a few of the songs are available now. So they got the BAP song, which is a remake of Project Bitch. It's featuring her and Nicki Minaj.
Really?
I don't like it. Don't like it at all. People are on the internet like, this is the best thing. And I'm like, no, just some songs you don't need to remake. Just don't.
But I heard people giving Megatron praise.
As they shouldn't have. But, those are Nicki stans. Then you got Trina stans out here also. And I love Trina. I just don't like the song. I mean,
But it's a straight remake of Project Bitch.
Yeah, but it's like the girl version.
20 years later.
Yeah, and then this is for French Montana. She just called his whole name out, and a whole bunch of other niggas.
Trina.
Yeah.
Oh
French,
yeah.
Montana.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Lil Wayne and somebody else, and I was like, yeah.
Oh,
no.
her exes basically.
Yeah, I curved y'all niggas. Yeah, I curved y'all niggas. Okay, Trina, we got it, girl.
I didn't know she curved Wayne. I thought they were still on good terms.
Yeah, I don't care for the song at all. And then there's another song she has with Kelly Price.
Oh boy.
I don't like when Trina does these ballads and shit.
This is for the women though. This is for the women.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like when she do these
when the women
ballads,
did y'all
like,
wrong.
He broke my heart, and then you got like Kelly Price, or she had a song with Kelly Rowland. When they start singing, and then she comes, here we go again. Now you tell. I just like that part of the song, and then Trina come in with some hard ass shit like, "Nigga, you broke my heart. I'll fucking kill you." And I'm just like, I could have done without that part. I really could have.
That was a stick for like a good stretch of that 2000 run.
I mean that part.
Yeah.
So. Whew. And then this Trina album has a lot of features on it.
It has to.
I think every song on there has a feature with the exception of one. And so the other songs were not available because the album's not out yet. But
are they young features, like young artists? Or
no,
it's more,
like
current artists, I should say.
Yeah, they're current.
That's why heavy features. It's a DJ Khaled album.
Yeah, that's what it is. She got like a song on there with Light Skin Keisha. I listened to that. Another lady rapper out of, I think Light Skin Keisha's from Atlanta. So I played one of her songs on a podcast before.
Okay. It shows how out of tune I am with this new wave of, rappers.
Whew. So that was it. I mean,
Light Skin Keisha, damn.
Yeah, I truly don't care about this new Babs song.
Trina's album and his new song.
They can keep it. They can keep all the shits.
At least Nicki doing features now with other women rappers.
She has to do features.
She should have been doing features.
And she's realized that after she came down off
like
of her
few
goddamn
years,
white horse.
After a few years too late, yeah.
Yeah, now she's back on her black horse. And she has to do features now.
How about with the new current women rappers now, though? That would be interesting.
She definitely needs to do a song with Meg Thee Stallion.
That's what I was thinking this morning. Like, she needs to reach out. Somebody needs on her team to reach out. Like, they need to do a song or something.
She could do a song with Light Skin Keisha too. Light Skin Keisha is good. She got bars.
Okay. Megan got bars too. She can sprout.
Yeah, she does. I'm not really aware of the Young Miami and the City Girls. I really don't.
That's a Young Miami.
I think she's part of them. Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't fucking know.
I heard that's one of the City Girls are in jail and the other one's pregnant.
Yeah, all of them.
How many are there? I thought it was 2.
I don't know. Shit, I thought it was 3. So it could be. I mean, I don't know any of their music outside of
the Cardi B
song. I literally don't know any of their music. But
they play another song of theirs on the radio. I don't know who it is, what it is, but I heard it on the radio.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Eric, what you been listening to?
I really haven't been listening to a lot. I really the last couple of days, I just wanted to tune out and just have, I guess, some me time and spend time with the family and read and, unwind from all this shit I'm trying to do. So just quick shout out, I did listen to some new music. I listened to RDV's new single, Say Yes, that's available everywhere. Don Perignon, his new EP with Billionaire the Boy Scout, that's the producer, that's out everywhere. So if you like trap music, it's basically trap music. Shout out to them. That's really it. Oh, Alsar, Josie Grant, they put out a 3-track EP. They're 2 dope rappers from Chicago. The Good, The Bad, that's available, I think, on Spotify, not Spotify, on SoundCloud only, I think. It's a good hip hop. You like bars and hip hop beat stuff, you can listen to that. Other than that, I read Questlove new book, Creative Quest. Me being a creative, I needed to read something that could make sure I'm not losing my mind. I'm going crazy. It was a good read for sure. I finished it literally today. So that's really what I've been trying to do, get back into reading more and finding my saneness back.
Which is important. So piggybacking off of that, I'm I need to read more. I haven't read anything since probably the last book that I remember reading was Jennifer Lewis's biography, The Mother of Black Hollywood. I love that book because she's been through some shits. But I was like, I need to read some stuff. So I ordered 2 new books, but I still have the book Americana, and I cannot remember the author's name, but it was on always President Obama's top read list. And I remember I had the book in the house already. And then there was another book called The Glass Castle. So I ordered that. And then I like Chelsea Handler because she's funny to me.
At times.
Yeah. But her books now have been like more on a serious side because she's finally like come to a place in her life where she's like, I'm an adult. I need to act like one. So she has a new book out. I can't remember what it's called, but I ordered that one too.
I would just want to ask her what the hell she saw in 50 Cent.
Woo, here's what I think about 50 Cent since you said that. I think 50 Cent, he's on the internet for clout. Because nobody really talks about him anymore. Obviously. So he acts like this on social media. But I think in real life, he's actually a super nice dude.
I think he is too.
Super nice dude with good manners because he's raised by his grandma, his grandparents.
Right.
And every time like I'm watching an interview or I see him like on these shows like Oprah, and then he did a thing with his grandparents, then he did something else. They all talk about him like personally in real life. So I truly do think he's a good, decent dude, but he acts like an asshole on the internet because he knows that it bugs people.
Right. And that's how you get attention.
Yeah, it's for clout. Because like I said, nobody's talking about 50 Cent.
Right.
And he has to make money somehow. Yeah. So, okay, dude.
But check out Creative Quest. I think that's something you should definitely read. You're creative also. It's really a good book. It's not really like a step-by-step guide. He kind of giving his advice through his own experiences. His Questlove, the drummer from The Roots.
Okay.
So he does a lot of different things outside of that. He has his own podcast. He does other shit. He does DJing, and he does a lot of other shit. So he just talking about his experiences and just the people he's talked to, the different creatives he's talked to and learned from and stuff like that. So it's a really dope read. We have a lot of things in common, apparently. I guess after reading that book, we have a lot of things in common. I don't look at myself as a creative because I don't know. I know I like have ideas and I try to get it out there, but I don't know if I'm creating or I'm just doing something that's been done before and I'm just putting my own spin on it. So I don't know if I'm being a true creative in that aspect.
You're creative.
I know I am, but in my head, like, am I really though? But he does the same. He's talked about that in the book. Like in his head, he don't feel like he's that creative either.
Whew, Chile. That's a great topic, actually.
It is.
To talk to creatives and see if they really feel like that. That's gonna be a podcast episode, y'all. All right, y'all. So that was it for I Discovered. I don't think I listened to anything else this week. No, that was it. All right, y'all. So we're moving on to the topic of the week, which, like I said earlier, I'm excited to talk about this because it's a great topic, and also because it is Pride Month. The topic of the week is the gay agenda. Whew,
bum, bum, bum.
Chile. I know how y'all feel about that. So, because we're about to get into this. So, first off, can we talk about the word agenda? Let's talk about that because I am disgusted and I despise when people call it an agenda, as if people are really out to, I don't know, turn the world out. Like the fuck, how is this an agenda? It's some like it's a goddamn project that people are really focused on making sure they complete it.
We're in the era where people think everybody's a part of Illuminati. If you make a certain successful point or, the whole sacrifice, you lose a loved one, and next thing you know, you blow up famous. So it's the sacrifice of losing this to go to the next level. So everybody has these conspiracy theories about certain things and certain reasons why certain people get put to a certain position, and you're seeing these people tell their stories, and that's this agenda of gayness coming out now. Like, everybody's trying to make us gay with these storylines and the empire thing.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If that doesn't make my skin crawl. But here's what I want to know. And this question is always in my head. If you are not gay, and you know that 100%, then why are you saying it's an agenda? They're trying to make me gay. If you know you're not gay, then how is someone going to make you? First off, you can't make anyone gay. You goddamn assholes.
Try to make my kid gay, man. My boy's straight. I ain't trying to watch this kid.
The shit. Your son is 16, first off. If he's gay, he's already gay by now. Like,
true.
Fuck?
That's true.
You can't make someone gay. But if you know, this is like for grown men, specifically right now. If you know you're not gay, no percentage of you it has thought about being with a man or having a gay experience, then how is something on a television or seeing two men together, how is that an agenda for you? Like, how is it gonna make you gay, quote unquote make? That's what I always think about. Because I can't stand niggas who be like, man, they got to go somewhere with that gay shit. I don't want to see that shit. Niggas always trying to, throw gayness in my face. If you're not gay, sir, why does it bother you?
I always found it interesting that dudes that tend to hang out together seem to always want to, at times, bash that side, the gay side. But it's like, I mean, you rather hang out with your homies and shit like that instead of being with your girl or being with your family or something because you just rather be with your homies. So was that something there you want to talk about? Like... Is that like somewhat of a hypocrisy there? Like you like being with your homie there, but you bashing someone else because they open with how they feel and how they are?
And let's just like stand on that point. As much time as you spend with your male friends because you love your friends, you don't think gay men love their friends?
Nah, man, I ain't gonna say that love shit, man. That shit gay, man. That's some fags.
Like what? Excuse that word, but that... I truly don't understand it. Yeah, when I say I'm at a loss for words. So first off, going back to the word agenda, I fucking hate the word agenda. Because a lifestyle, which is how they choose to live their lives, people of the LGBTQIA community, it's not a fucking agenda. They're finally at a place where, I'm not even going to say finally, but they're getting to a place where they are feeling comfortable to sometimes live out loud.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to be living in a fucking closet for the rest of their life. Don't nobody want to be hiding who they are and feeling boxed in and feeling like they're less of people. Nobody wants to feel like that. But then you have ignorant people who come along and they're like, oh, no, I'm not with that shit right there. I don't know. They got to take that. That's some motherfucking, some alien shit right there.
What the hell is alien shit?
I don't know. I feel like that's how dumb niggas talk. Like, they got to go somewhere with that shit right there. But first off, shut the fuck up. Are you not living out loud? Like, are you not living your life doing dumb shit, stealing, robbing people? Breaking into people's cars because that's what the fuck you want to do. So why can't someone who's gay or lesbian, who's trans, do what the fuck they want to do?
I mean, the fact that they're still fighting the whole gay marriage rights and all that stuff.
And well, speaking of that, because that leads me to my next point. Like, why are people so strong-willed on basically trying to disintegrate the whole LGBTQIA community? Like, why? Help me understand.
I can't because I don't get it either. It's really frustrating to the point where it's weird. This guy's in the corner here. It's funny. Yeah.
Stand there.
Yeah, I thought he was looking at here. I don't know.
Might be.
But it's weird that a lot of black people are uncomfortable with that and understanding where we've come from with our own trying to live our lives as black people will be equals amongst the whites and just everybody else. The struggle of that is for you to feel this way about gays, particularly black men, to feel that way. It's like you're basically doing the same thing that was fucking oppressing us decades ago. We're still fighting to be equal. They're just out here now living their life. They're looking at what we did as an example of how they can live their lives and be free and speak truthfully on their own terms. And you're pushing them back. You're pushing back against that. Like, how hypocritical of us black men who feel that way. Like, it's so stupid.
That's ridiculous right there, because y'all want to use the word agenda. There's an agenda right there where black men are oppressing other gay black men.
Yeah, very true.
Whew, chillax.
I mean, also, I feel like personally it's a sense of uncomfortableness. Maybe, like, I don't know, it goes back to, like lack of a father or lack of a childhood structure properly, or just of something inside of you. So instead of opening up about what you're feeling, you just look at that and just say, and just you feel some negative way when you're just honestly hiding behind something with that. That could be something of.
I mean, that's a point, but that kind of goes like into another question of why are men so uncomfortable with seeing other men together? Yeah, but they think, two women together
it's the best
is sexy
thing.
Or it's cool or, I fuck with that right there. But why if seeing two women together is cool to you, why is seeing two men together, why does that make you uncomfortable?
You'll have to ask them, is this a stupid reason? I just think, to me, love is love. It shouldn't matter what gender, what sex, what race. It shouldn't matter all of that. Until everybody can be free and equal, no one to me is free. And the fact that there's still so many people out here bullying, taunting to the point where they may commit suicide because they can't live that true life, and you feel okay with that, you don't want to speak out about that, that's even more whack. I have friends that are gay. I support them. I support their whole cause. I'm here for pride. I'm here for everybody to live their life truthfully and freely. I've been sent dick pic before. I didn't end the friendship because of that. I actually laughed, and we're still cool. So I really have no judgment to give. I'm not out here trying to be negative with anybody on that. I can't change your perception of how you feel. I don't know why you feel that way. We can talk about it, but ultimately, that's up to you of how you feel about that. But to me, there's also no such thing as an agenda. I don't know where that came from. If you feel uncomfortable, then just don't speak on it. Just don't talk about it. Learn more about what you feel. Why do you feel it's an agenda? Actually do the research to figure out why it isn't an agenda and why people need to live their true lives and be who they really are. That's really all I got to say about that.
All right. I mean, I agree with that shit. I also think part of the reason that a lot of men feel so uncomfortable, talking about black men right now.
Right.
Actually, no, just men in general.
Because there's some,
especially these super macho ass men. I feel like a lot of them feel uncomfortable with seeing gay men together because there's probably a part of them that has thought about it, or because I always think like that. You either had a gay experience or you thought about it and you're ashamed, or I think some of them tease and taunt and talk about gay men because they are too afraid to live their lives. It's a lot of guys out here on a DL.
Yeah.
And those are the main ones who are always doing
the teasing, the taunting,
who are always super disrespectful towards just people of the community because they are too afraid to live out loud. So it's you gonna be on DL forever?
Yeah, because they're afraid to come out.
You gonna be on DL forever? You don't think nobody knows? You don't think? Here's the thing, though. It's the way that you behave towards gay men or gay women is so disgusting, but at the same time, you think no one is ever going to out you? Because there's somebody out here who's always here's the word agenda again. It's people out here whose agenda is to solely out people, to out men and to out women. And these are the main men. You don't think you're going to be outed? And you out here treating people like assholes? Mm-hmm. Super assholes. You don't think somebody's going to out you?
Again, just be truthful to who you are and really take the good with the bad with that, man. Just stop living life in the cloud and the DL. I feel like there's so many people that are out here that's living life like that, and they just feel that would be a lot better if they just could speak freely on it openly, especially all these athletes that live that life.
Whew,
and entertainers in general.
Yeah, how about that? Just in general. But I think this also goes back to especially in the black community, if you have those old school parents who were no, being gay is a sin. But I had a conversation narrative with somebody. It's half of y'all parents were gay.
Yeah.
And they just won't ever admit that. They won't ever say it out loud. But half of y'all goddamn daddies were gay. And they were out here in the 70s doing dicks and taking dicks. and doing all kind of shit. Half your mamas was out here bumping coochies, like, and they won't ever talk about it. But these are the same mamas who are now like, being gay is a sin. I hate the word homosexual, but they'll be like, homosexuality is a sin. And it's like, girl, but you were gay as fuck in the 70s, in the 80s. And so was your husband. And then y'all decided, oh, I found God and I'm going to turn my life around. But your kids are like, no, fuck that. This is who I am, and I'm going to live my life truthfully.
Yeah, I just had a thought in my head, like the progression came with that. Like, I remember when the AIDS epidemic started, like in the 80s, and the whole logic was, oh, you want to get AIDS, you're gay.
Oh, ignorance. That's why, side note, I'm so glad that the show Pose is out so they can fucking educate people who refuse to educate themselves. So that's one of my favorite shows now, Pose, which is streaming on FX. So y'all need to go watch that because that's what the era, I think it starts out where they're in the late 80s. And still in the beginning of the HIV/AIDS epidemic. And now, like, season 2 has started, and it's like they're still in the epidemic, but it's like the aftermath of all of their friends catching this virus, and then they're not having a cure for it. So a lot of the friends are dying off, and they don't know how to deal with it, and then they're afraid that they're going to get it too. So basically, they are all trying to run away from death. I think that's the subplot of season 2, or the show. But back to the quote unquote gay agenda. But please let's talk about why do men think seeing lesbian women together is cool though?
Because it's like a sexual fantasy type thing. Like the best thing you do is have a threesome with 2 beautiful women and they'll have minds. Like that'll be the best sexual fantasy they can come up with. The top there would be have 3 women in there. So
first off, you can't even.
First off, what?
You can't even handle fucking 2 women. I hate when men is like, I want to have a threesome. And it's like, your ass is going to be tired 5 minutes in, and then you're going to need to drink some water and take deep breaths. Because in your mind, you can go forever and ever. It's like, oh, I'm finna fuck shit out of her. No, sir. Literally, you just came in like 3 minutes. Go sit the fuck down and just don't come over here anymore. I hate men who always, it's like the threesome is a super fantasy.
It used when I was younger, that was a fantasy of mine to do the threesome thing. Now that I've gotten older, it's like that's so like childish stuff. I've seen the porn; it don't even look that good in the porn. I mean, just like really, if I'm with a partner and we talk about doing it, that's cool. But that's not like something like on my to-do list before I die. Like, yeah, I gotta have a threesome. Like that's really not it at all.
I mean, if you into threesomes and you can handle a lot of that shit, then to God be the glory. But if you can't even handle sex with your own girlfriend,
spouse or partner,
or spouse or whoever, how the fuck you gonna have a threesome and think you gonna have enough stamina to do all of this?
Now my Jerry Springer hat coming on. We need to have somebody who does that. Actually, we need to have a couple on here to talk about that.
Yeah, let's get somebody on the show, because the other thing I could think about is like dudes be like, oh, I'm finna have a threesome, and then the other girl's just sitting there waiting like, when the fuck is it gonna be my turn? And over there trying to do shit to fill in the time. Like, first off, that would be awkward as fuck. And secondly, nigga, the answer's no. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up.
But if it's the other way around and the woman wants to have 2 guys, oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. Yeah,
because now it's not a threesome, it's a train. Which I fucking hate that term. Because it's like, no, that's still a threesome. That's what she wants to do. But why is it a train now? But anywho, we got off topic.
We did.
That doesn't make sense to me, because either way, if a man is okay with seeing 2 women together, y'all know that's still gay.
Gay is gay again. Equal is equal. Like,
yeah, equal is equal. Gay is gay. But see, and that takes it back to my thing. It's like you probably have thought about being with another man, because if you're interested in these 2 gay women who don't give 2 shits about you, but they're probably just doing this for whatever reason, but they're into each other, you still like watching gay people,
right? I think even honestly, it's a lot of dudes I heard that don't even believe in giving other guys compliments. Like it's just within them to say that.
Because everything is quote unquote gay.
Like I work with some dudes, and I can honestly say like, okay, that's an attractive dude right there. I can see why women like him. That's an attractive guy. I can honestly openly say that because I'm in tune with my feelings of that stuff. So a lot of guys, man, that nigga ain't shit.
Yeah, and the whole time, it's okay to say that dude, that nigga. Like I wouldn't mind if a dude was like, yeah, he fine, because shit, you know when somebody looks good, you just know that, so it's no reason to lie about it. No. The same way like women could look at other women and be like, she is fine as shit. And I'm just sit right here and stare at her because I don't know what else to do. That don't mean you're sexually into them. No, it does not mean you want to go take them into a park and fuck them into oblivion. That's not what that means. It literally means that you know that person is beautiful or handsome or, you know, whatever. And you can just openly say that. I don't understand why men feel so uncomfortable, like you said, with complimenting another man. If the nigga is fine, just say that. Or you say he handsome than a motherfucker. I'd rather you say that. Nigga's handsome.
Nigga's handsome. No homo, but he handsome.
He handsome as hell. Like, damn, nigga, who lined you up? I want to look the same. You look good. Or I'd rather, like, you know how old men, like old black men in your family, like if they ain't seen some like other dude for a long time and they come and dap them up, be like, man, you look good. You look good. You looking good.
I'm trying to get like you, man. Shit, you look good too.
Right. Why y'all can't do that? Like, you look good. Because that's actually your uncle saying, I see you. You look, you together. You look like you're drinking water. You look good. You stop smoking. Your skin is all nice and smooth and cocoa buttery. Like, you look good. I don't understand.
So also, if you out here like that and you have a kid, so when your kid like growing up, you ain't gonna say, "Kid, oh, you look good, son." Like, I see what you're doing there, man. You're not just gonna be like, man up. Just gonna be like, get your ass out there and fuck women.
That's
That's the cycle, though. It's the cycle of just repeating stuff. Hopefully, the younger generation.
That's toxic masculinity right there, which I feel like we talked about on this show. But that's another whole separate conversation because, oh, Jesus. It's not only black men, but it's like men in general. And not all men, I get that. But a lot of men and this toxic masculinity shit and how they raise their sons, it is disgusting to me. Because now y'all are raising assholes who become exactly like you, and then y'all wonder why the world is so fucked up. And then women are wondering why I can't find a man with common sense and decency. And it's like, look at his daddy, if he had a daddy. And look, both of them are like, they're both fucked up. So there you have it. So my last question on this whole gay agenda thing is basically, why is your opinion necessary? If you're the guy or the person who does not support people of the LGBTQIA community and you think it's disgusting, you think it's a sin, and you think everybody's going to hell, why is your opinion necessary? Because all in all, people are going to continue to live their lives, and basically you ain't shit. And if you don't like it, why the fuck is your opinion necessary? Right. Shut the fuck up and keep going on about your business. These people are not doing anything to you. They're not bothering you. Well, obviously they are bothering you. You need to figure out why the fuck you're bothered.
Yeah.
Like, really, like you said earlier, Eric, get to the core of why something bothers you. Because if you've never done it or never thought about it or never have had an encounter, why does it bother you so much?
Why are you so angry about it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I've never done. I've never done drugs. Now I've done edibles. So let's talk about this. I've never done cocaine. How about that? Okay. But other people who do cocaine, this shit don't bother me. That's what the fuck they choose to do.
Right.
I don't have an experience with it. All I know is niggas be high. And when I'm saying niggas, I'm talking about white niggas. Like, white niggas be high off cocaine. If that's what the fuck they want to do, that shit don't bother me because I've never done it. So I don't know what that experience is. But apparently they like it, and that's what the fuck they're going to do. Yeah. So I don't understand people who, if you've never had a gay experience, or you've never thought about it, or you're not hiding from it, why does it bother you? If you don't even know what it is to be that person or to be in that space, why the fuck does it bother you?
I can relate to that. I've never done marijuana before, but I've hanging around a bunch of marijuana users. I smelled it. I've inhaled it. Like I haven't done that yet in my 20 coughs thing, but I've been around it. I don't tell people, man, put that shit down around me.
Right. Like I'll tell y'all, like I said, I've done an edible, but I've never smoked marijuana. All my friends, basically, with the exception of maybe like 3 of them, don't smoke. But this shit don't bother me. I don't like smoke because I don't like that it lingers and it stays in your clothes and your hair. Right. But I'm not going to be like, oh my God, y'all are doing drugs. You're going to die. No, nigga, what? This shit, what? It's like, just like I like to drink, people like to smoke. And just like I like to be in love and I like to live my motherfucking life, people of the community like to do the same motherfucking thing. So I don't understand why does it bother people so much to see people in the LGBT community living their lives. I don't understand. They're doing the same thing we're doing. And it's crazy to say it like that, but they're people. They are educated. They have families. They take their ass to work. They're living their lives. They're, part of the goddamn community. They're paying taxes too. So what the fuck? I don't understand.
Therapy.
Whew. Chile. Yeah, I swear to God, I'll talk about this forever and ever, but we're going to stop right there. Eric, can you do me a favor? I need to blow my nose. I need you to do me a favor and
What's that?
Stick your hand in my box.
Where's your box?
My box is right here, y'all. I got a really small box this week, and it's actually a little cotton box. Stick your hand in my cotton box, Eric.
Boy.
We answered one question. What the question say? Because I took like 3 of them.
I feel like I answered this before. Where's the craziest place you've had sex?
Boom. Y'all know these questions the same.
The same. I don't know I think I answered this. I don't know really. No, I haven't had sex in the car. Countertop of my apartment. That's probably it that I could think of.
Where you gotta eat your food at?
I don't eat my food on that countertop.
I hope you sanitized that.
I did. What's the craziest shit that someone has done behind your back? I think I talked about that.
Too.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Credit card
fraud. Yeah, that piece of shit.
That's fine. I'll answer this one. It's one left. Y'all need to blow my nose. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Allergies.
So now when you get here, it's allergies.
How old was the oldest person that you dated or talked to? I think I told y'all this, but the oldest person that I actually went out on a date with, that man was 56 years old. I didn't know that because he looked at least 40, and then he told me he was 56, and I didn't know what to say after that. But I kept talking because he was paying for the meal.
And was that another date after that?
No, he was 56. I could have had a sugar daddy.
Did you introduce him to your mom at least?
No, why would I do that? Y'all know what he did offer me though? So I was like 25 and this man was like 56.
Good Lord.
Yeah. I didn't do anything with him. I didn't kiss him or anything. We literally just like went out on a date. But he offered, y'all, I just realized I got a lot of offers to have sugar daddies, and I just
turned it down.
Yeah, I wasn't aware. But he offered to fly me out because he's from Washington. He's from D.C. He's like, I'll fly you out here and I'll put you up in the hotel and whatever you want as long as you can come and visit me. Oh. And I was like, no, I'm going to pass because I don't know you. But I could have been a sugar baby. And I missed my goddamn chance.
Missed your shot.
God damn.
Missed your shot. I think I don't know if I answered this. What's the biggest lie you have told?
Biggest lie.
Shit, I don't tell lies.
We've all told lies.
I can't think the biggest lie that I've told. I think I did answer. I think I said I told one of my exes I loved you, and I didn't.
Ooh. Woo.
Just for sex.
Woo.
That wasn't even that great.
God damn.
So I got payback. In a way.
Biggest lie. Now, I told y'all I crashed my mama's car, right? Hope she never listens to any of these podcast episodes. I definitely lied about my grades in college.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because first off, I didn't think my mom was going to check my grades, but that was probably a really big one. So I think sophomore year, My GPA dropped from a 3.0 to like a 2.3.
Damn, what you was out there doing?
I was like I was going to class, but I was failing because I was always out partying and then going to sleep in class and then not doing my homework. But, I was in class, but, I was just like really not there because I was fucking sleeping hungover. So at the end of the semester, I'm acting surprised and shit that I got D's and F's. Like, bitch, you didn't do what you're supposed to do. Then I got home for the summer and my mom was like, here's a scholarship that they're basically going to give you. Turn in your application so you could get the $1,000. I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I didn't do it because I know I wasn't going to get the shit because you had to have at least a 3.0. And I was like, girl, what you don't know is I got a 2.3. And my mama found out because she literally stood over me and made me print out my grades. I was like, my God. And I was trying to hide it. I was like, at this point, I can't fucking hide it. She was like, what the fuck is this, Lashada? 2.3. And she went and showed. At this time, like I was sophomore year at college, so she was assistant principal at my high school. And then she showed the principal and the other assistant principal and just put me out on blast. It was like, her ass is in college. I don't know what the fuck she doing. But you got a 2.3. Like, y'all mom went off on me. That's probably the biggest lie. Like, I mean, technically I didn't lie because I didn't tell her what the fuck my GPA was. She just assumed that I was a good student. So, but that shit was mad embarrassing. Mm-hmm. I was like, I should get my life in order at this point so that I'm surprised I was never on academic probation. Never been on academic probation, but after that moment while my mama embarrassed the fuck out of me, I was like, let me get my life in order and let me actually go to class and let me pay attention. So I have to calm down on the partying, but I still partied. All right, y'all, that's it for In My Box because we ain't got no more questions because my box is very small this week. Okay, y'all, we're moving on to shout outs. Oh, we doing good. Okay, so this week I just want to shout out 3 people, right? So I want to shout out to my friends and partners, Kelvin, Zeke, D. Smith. You guys, I'm finally working on my own short film that I wrote that I'm going to direct and I'm producing. We start filming next month and everything is going really good. So the table reads are coming up. The cast is already set and in place and I'll keep y'all updated. So I'm really excited because this has been one of my dreams. And I finally get to do my own goddamn film. So shout out to all of them for being part of the team and then helping me get this thing together. So that's it. I don't give a fuck about nobody else at this point. Except for you, Eric.
Wow.
But I'm not shouting you out.
Wow.
Who you want to shout out?
I'm just going to keep it short. Shout out to everybody that thinks I'm like 25 or younger. I still get those comments like, man, you the youngest, right? So how old are you? Like, what, 25? You still in college, right? You a senior, right? Like, so I'm 32. Like, damn, you look younger than that. Like, thank you. I know. Drink water and, live your best life out here. So shout out to everybody out here that's thinking I'm like 25 or something. Yeah. All the women out here that think I'm young as fuck. Like, nah, we the same age, girl. We the same age.
Basically. I mean, black don't crack unless you're doing crack. And then that shit just be wrinkling up and cracking and you be dry and
crack
shit
is cheap.
Crack is whack.
And cheap.
Do cocaine instead. All right, y'all.
That's our advice of the week.
Just don't do crack, do cocaine. So moving on to my advice for the week.
I thought that was your dare free.
Dare free. This week is dare free. Number 1, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Number 2.
That's why you over here got the sniffles. Oh, yeah. Now it makes sense.
I did a line, and now my goddamn nose start running. Do a line, pop a pill. Hey, that was Young Jock's song, I think. Yeah, shout out to Young Jock.
He said, "Do a line."
Do a line, pop a pill, do something else. It's a song. It's popular as fuck. But it was an old song. But this week is They're Free. Look, y'all. People in situationships, I'm specifically talking to y'all. If you didn't confirm, then you're single. Okay? Just FYI. If you never had a conversation a sit down or a stand up or a side by side, I don't give a fuck how you were doing it, conversation, and you both confirm that you were in a relationship, then you're single as fuck and you don't owe anybody anything, because there was no communication between the two of you stating that you all are in a monogamous relationship, that you all have committed to being with one another as boyfriend, girlfriend, or as girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend, or as partners. If there was no communication where you clearly stated that you all were together in that manner, then you're single as fuck. And you don't have to explain anything to anyone. I just want people to know that. Because a lot of people be putting themselves into situations and then will be out here stating things that they think is obvious, and it's really not. Because like, well, you know that you never had that conversation, and he never confirmed that, or she never confirmed that. So that was just in your mind. That's what you thought, because you all are acting as if. But let me tell you, for me, if I ain't had that conversation, and I did not confirm the shit, you guys, I'm single as fuck. Okay, so I don't owe you an explanation. You don't owe anybody an explanation. I just really want people to stop putting themselves in situations where y'all be out here acting like y'all married. You're doing everything for this person, and you know you don't really owe them anything. You have the right to go out and live your goddamn life. That's it. That's the what the fuck is this? Advice for this week.
Dare free.
Yeah, dare free for this week.
You need to bring back bad advice of the week.
Terrible advice.
Terrible advice, yeah. What you just did with the cocaine.
I did,
I'm rich off cocaine.
Oh, maybe I'll just do that. Do that first. Y'all, my nose is running.
She got to sniff another line.
So that my nostrils will whatever.
Clear up.
Oh, yeah, I'll send the show. I got snot, so I need to go blow my nose. I'm just so talk like this until the show is over. I'm gonna talk like this. Y'all go follow the show and follow us on Facebook and all that shit, and subscribe to the podcast on all the goddamn platforms. And make sure you're following us on VIBEZ, because I'm gonna put up those questions as poll questions. So follow us on VIBEZ. On IG at askvibez. Remember, guys, vibes with a Z, VIBEZ. I think some of y'all be putting in VIBES. Now, y'all be following the wrong podcast, but it's vibes with a Z. Follow us, subscribe to the podcast. You guys, I'm going to keep you updated on all of the things that we have going on. You know what I skipped? Eric, what the fuck you got going on? I need to ask you that.
Oh, we got shit going on. New Music Mondays, first and third Mondays of the month. REA Radio show for creators by creators. I just post shit when I get interviews. That's really it. Working on a lot of other stuff. Working on my media company. Working on doing events. Got to get back to like writing for my short films and stuff like that. That's kind of why I'm taking a break, try to read and study and really have conversations with people that's doing that stuff, so I can really get my mind right into doing everything. So I'm not just doing 20 things at once and I'm lost and discombobulated. So I'm trying to be more practical with everything now and take my time and slowly get into doing things and eventually get back into doing music slowly but surely, not like devoting my time like I did before, but a little bit here and there, and just that's really it. I'm trying to do some of everything at this point. Take over the world in my own sort of way.
Whew. Chile, I'll tell y'all, I'm trying to take over the world in my own right also, and I need a break. I need a goddamn vacation. So anywho, y'all, again, make sure y'all follow us, subscribe to the podcast, send us an email if you want to, send some shit. Please don't send dick pics or titty pics, coochie pics. I don't want to see any of that shit. Send us an email, askvibez@gmail.com.
You can send her money though.
Yeah, y'all can send me money.
Oh, EP_REA is where you can find me on social media if you care to follow me. EP_REA.
I'm not giving y'all my shit. Find me on social media.
Just find her.
I gotta go blow my nose. Y'all, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Make sure y'all listening to the song of the week right now. This is Leela James with Miss You, okay? And if you're an old auntie like me, get you a Corona, pop that bitch open, stand outside while you playing vibes, and you listen to the Leela James Miss You, and start stepping by yourself. Go get your uncle. Make sure he's drunk. Y'all, all right, that's the end of the show. We'll catch y'all next week.